Thursday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. To take a look at the Hawks. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, the Heat, 2 spots down.
And right now for Miami, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Rozier in at the point. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanović in at the 3 spot. Hey, Brent, early on in this season, teams still ironing out some of the kinks. What exactly are they working on at this point?
One of the things you're working out is to find out if your scheme fits your personnel. If so, how do you build on that? And then how do you distribute the minutes to the guys who are going to play those roles on your team?
And so it's the Hawks heading on the board first. Butler from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Here's Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Here's Murray following the 3 by Miami that went in. Young outside. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Butler in the corner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Down low, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanović. And that one drops for him.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Rozier for 3. Rebound by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Butler sends it back.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Shots good by Hero.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Murray outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Okongwu slams it in.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Hero from long range. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Hero against Murray. Great D that time from Hero.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Adebayo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. He knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Atlanta has possession after the Heat pick up 2. Here's the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat, leading by 5. Rozier for 3. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Young pass to Johnson. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Miami leading by 3. Rozier kicks to Hero. Back to Rozier. Hero finds Martin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Even though he's undrafted, Martin has found a scoring role at this level, and he has the length to defend multiple positions. What a find.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. You saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Martin. Now the pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. It's Martin on the wing. And another shot. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Lets a floater go. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Jaquez the pass to Martin. Drains the three-pointer. Martin's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Hunter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Richardson. How he did last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now here's Butler. He's got 9. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Martin. After the basket by Atlanta. Drills the three-pointer.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Capella kicks to Bay. Hunter on the wing. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Bay wide open, and he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Martin, the pass to Jaquez. Richardson outside. Here's Jaquez. No scoring in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson dishes to Butler from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Murray with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Capella. Murray outside. Pass to Mills. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Here's Hockhead. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Richardson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Murray against Butler. From deep. Murray, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And that one's good by Butler.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Heat lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jaquez in at power forward. Hero from long range, and it's Trae Young with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Griffin. Robinson passes to Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hunter. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Miami leading by 11. Richardson finds Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson misses. The Hawk shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Man, what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
May with it. He has yet to score. Really left alone that time.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Richardson kicks to Love. Back to Richardson. No good on the three. The Hawks trail by 12. Griffin looking it over. Hunter on the wing. Griffin dishes to Young. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for A.J. Griffin. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Terry Rozier comes in for Josh Richardson. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
To the paint, here's Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Young against Rozier. Shot's good by Hero.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And the pass to Bay. Young against Rozier. The 10-footer. And Young with the basket on the assist by Bey. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Passes it to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Pass to Jaquez. Connects from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 13.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Bey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Strong response there by Bey, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Pass to Jaquez. Love outside. Here's Jaquez. Kicks it out to Hero. Floats one, and the layup is good. Hero's got 10 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Back to Bogdanovic. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about that touch, Bogdanovic? That time from way out.
Adebayo passes to Rozier. Hero on the wing. Adebayo kicks to Love. And there's the pass to Jaquez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Bey with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. The Hawks trail by 8, and every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
For 3, Love gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Bey. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Hunter. And then for Miami, Butler comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Robinson against Murray. Young from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rozier finds Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 11. Bogdanovic looking around. Johnson outside from about 16. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Atlanta has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Young from outside. He can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A floater. He gets it in there. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
It's Young on the wing. Rozier defending. To halt the run. Young, no good. Miami leading by 13. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Lets it go with a three. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. Atlanta calls timeout. Griffin's checked in for Young.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Heat.
Robinson finds Butler. Back to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hackett. Shot clock at 5. Butler. There's the drive. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo against Bogdanovic. Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
That one is off.
What growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
Let's give them a round of applause. Once again, your ATL Dancers. Miami timeout. And the Hawks dance team. Let's hear it for your new ATL Dancers.
There's Hero with the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's Miami, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are puddin' pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good. Soft serve.
2 on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Miami Heat.
The key number of the first half, 3. These guys keep taking them. They keep making them. And they spread the floor wide open. It makes everything easier.
Yeah, it seems like their challenge now is, how do you stay this hot? Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. GA, we've seen it over the last couple years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
The Hawks trail by 21. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Young against Adebayo. Young's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Rozier. Adebayo finds Martin. And here is Rozier. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That one drops for him. Young's got 19 points.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Okongwu against Adebayo. And it's Martin missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Martin the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Rozier missing.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Shots good from Young.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Good season for him last year. 6th in shooting percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Final.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Hero the bounce pass. Just 3 to shoot. Adebayo kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 16 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Young, and he drives in, and he makes good on the layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Butler. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Young pass to Johnson. Murray outside. Shoots over Hero and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat leading by 18. Adebayo passes to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Murray. Okongwu a screen. Young outside. Rozier with the steal. Hero finds Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Murray. Atlanta again missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Heroes got 19 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hawks making a switch here. Hayes checked in. The Heat making a switch here. So it's the Hawks now. Young outside. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half. Miami leading by 23. The jump hook, and it's Miami with another.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Hay kicks to Young. A 3-ball. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
The pass to Jaquez. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bay passes to Young. Now, here's Okongwu. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Trae Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Butler.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Capella with a screen on Butler. Here's Bogdanovich, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Butler with the steal. They're running. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 7 points.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
Butler against Bogdanovich. And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Bogdanovich, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Adebayo finds Hero. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Mills, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Martin. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Rozier, he's checked in for the Heat.
Number 2, Terry Rozier III.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Hunter dishes to Murray. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
Typically, Murray likes to get that shot off while he's dribbling, but in recent years, working on that catch-and-shoot situation.
For Miami, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6, and the first one drops.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Murray continuing to put pressure on the defense as he's finding a way to get to the free throw line.
And so Murray nails both of them. And for the Heat, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Hero passes to Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wide open look here for Murray, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Rozier's out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. Rozier for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Capella with a screen on Love. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bay against Love. Back to Robinson. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Passes to Bay. Griffin, no one around him. No good on the triple. Miami's on 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Adebayo finds Love. Robinson with it. This one for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Bay with a screen on Rozier. Hunter on the wing. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Rozier, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Back to Young. Here he goes. Rebound by the Heat. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Rozier for three. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jovic is checked in, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Terry Rozier. Jovic, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Young dishes to Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Jovic. Buries it from three-point range. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Here's Jovic. Hunter grabs the miss. Here's Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Young's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Okongwu, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Richardson the pass to Jovic. Nailed from three-point land. Jovic has got 9 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Young. Launches it from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Richardson the pass to Jaquez. Kicks it out to Richardson. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Young outside. Murray against Robinson. A three from Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Jaquez. Okongwu grabs the board. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Feeds to Okongwu. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
The pass to Jovic. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Passes it to Young. And now they decide to foul intentionally. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're leading by 28. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. .132 left to play in the final quarter. Young against Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. And count it from 19 feet away. Young's got 39.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Robinson finds Rozier. A three from Bryant. Rebound, Atlanta. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rozier against Young. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that one falls for Bryant.
I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big, helps stretch out the offensive opportunities. And because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
And here's Bogdanovich. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jimmy, I know it's been a down stretch of late here, but you were everywhere in this win.
I feel good. made some shots, got to the free throw line, got to win. That's all I really care about, man. I'm glad we pulled this one out. Hopefully it's the start of something.
Certainly looks like it's trending up, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.